What is up, guys? It is Evil Ducky here, and today the Fallout world is all aflutter with excitement about Nuka World. The new trailer dropped this morning, and I watched it pretty soon after its release, and I got on the hype train. Choo choo! Screw this Fallout New Orleans hoax nonsense. I'm more excited about Nuka World because Nuka World is something I've been waiting for months, and I'm really excited about it, and it's fucking real. So let's do a little bit of a discussion about what we learned is going to be involved with Nuka World when it comes out on August 30th. We have a release date, guys, so yay! I kind of called this a couple months ago when it said it was going to be released in August. I was pretty sure it was going to be released right at the end of the month. So go me on figuring out the release date long before it was actually released. So yay. Anyways, let's start talking about what is new with Nuka World. And first off, I think I want to make a little note that Cappy and Bottle, who you see right in this little cartoon at the start of the trailer, are absolutely adorable, and I really kind of hope that we see more of them throughout Nuka World. But getting on to the meat and bones of the trailer, there are a ton of new areas that we see throughout the trailer that look like they're going to be a blast and a half to explore. And that's one of the things I love so much about Fallout is the area and the exploration. So this is awesome. I'm excited. I can't wait to explore the broken down roller coasters and all the different lands like Kitty Land, the Kitty Kingdom, that's what it's called, and the Safari Adventure, and the Western one. I just can't wait to explore all of them. All the roller coasters. I cannot wait. Some of the roller coasters that we see, I don't think are going to be functioning ones, but there is a roller coaster somewhere within the park that is a functioning roller coaster that we get to see and we get to ride on, and the trailer tells us that much. So, woohoo! Riding roller coasters in post-nuclear apocalyptic world. Hells to the yeah! The quantum-filled river, cavern, cave, whatever we're gonna call it, whatever it's called, looks absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to find what quantum mutated beasts are lurking in that cave. It's gonna be so much fun. It's probably going to scare the crap out of me at different points. But you know what? That is half the fun of Fallout for me, is getting scared by new creepy monsters. It also looks like we're going to have the opportunity to play some of the arcade games in the park as kind of mini games. And I think that that is an excellent addition that Bethesda did. It's very logical with it being an amusement park that there's going to be some sort of arcade games that are still probably functioning, and I wonder what kind of system that we're going to get with them, and I'm definitely looking forward to exploring those more. Also, we're going to be getting some new power armor paint jobs. For those of you who are fans of power armor, you can have a Nuka-Cola power armor next to your Bim power armor, so that's pretty cool for all my power armor loving people. There's definitely going to be some sort of tram that we're going to be able to utilize to explore Nuka World, and I think that that is going to be really fun. I am just hoping that the mechanics work very well with that. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to work well, if they're going to function well, and how exactly are we going to be able to control it, if we're going to be able to control it at all. Then we see this haunted mansion, and I am kind of a fan of horror type games. One of the first games I ever played that wasn't like a kiddie game was Resident Evil, and that haunted mansion is definitely giving me some serious Resident Evil vibes. So that looks like it's going to be a ton of fun to explore, and I hope that there's some really creepy monsters that we get to encounter. And we get a glimpse of a blue ghoul in the trailer as well. So I'm thinking, me personally, that is some kind of quantum mutated ghoul that is different than, let's say, the glowing ones or the different ghouls that we've already encountered within the Commonwealth. So I'm definitely excited to see how we can get new versions of monsters that have been mutated by the Nuka-Cola and the quantum and all of that. The Safari Adventure will probably be a great place to introduce some new monsters and beasts to us, and I'm definitely looking forward to exploring it. Definitely looking forward to a possible new challenge, like the fog crawlers were in Far Harbor. And we get to see an aggressive Brahmin bull. That's pretty darn cool in my opinion, and that kind of brings an element to the Brahmins that I've been wondering about how do they reproduce? Are there Brahmin bulls? Are they aggressive? You know, some Brahmin bull fighting would definitely be fun to mess around with. There are also going to be a new desert animals in Dry Rotch Gold. There's like these worm things that look really crazy and look like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. So that's definitely going to be interesting to see how we're going to fight them. And we also get a glimpse of a different type of gun. And I'm really curious to see what the functionality and what the purpose of that gun is going to be. And we also see that there's going to be some sort of new red rocket truck stop Nuka World station to build up. And I loved building my red rocket. It was my very, very first build in Fallout 4. So I'm very excited about that because I just love building up the red rocket truck stops. I think that they're so fun. And there's definitely going to be some new workshop objects, and I'm hoping that it's going to be some pretty neat stuff because we have seen some pretty cool stuff with the different workshop DLCs, but I'm hoping that this is going to be some Nuka World and Raider specific items for us. And there's definitely going to be a bunch of new, fun, and silly weapons. And I can't wait for that. There's this like paddle ball weapon that looks absolutely insane. Maybe we're gonna get some paint jobs for our weapons because there is a pipe rifle that looks pretty awesome with this like multicolored paint job. So maybe we're gonna get the option to actually customize our weapons further without having to use mods, which will be really freaking awesome in my book. And yes, the question that so many of us have been wondering, are our raiders going to actually be able to start taking over settlements in the Commonwealth? And the trailer all but confirms this, with showing us that we can plant a raider flag in Sanctuary Hills and claim it for our raider tribe, which is awesome and is going to bring a whole new dynamic and a whole bunch of new gameplay options to the post DLC world of Fallout 4. And I'm definitely going to probably do a separate playthrough where my raiders take over the entire Commonwealth. I think that that will be a lot of fun for me personally. And also we see these aliens, and my question is, are they more aliens like we encountered in base game Fallout, or are they like alien robots that are just kind of there, or maybe corrupted, that have become hostile towards the humans? So that's definitely a question I want to see answered, but I definitely love seeing some more aliens within the Fallout universe. And lastly, there looks to be some sort of arena or some sort of battling type, battle to the death type of area that we can explore within that area, within Nuka World as well. And I'm definitely excited about that because I was really hoping that we were going to have that option for the battle zone or the war zone or wherever we find Kate, that we could go in and fight there. But we never really got that chance. So I'm definitely hoping that it is something that we can do within Nuka World. And overall, guys, the trailer is fantastic. I am so hyped about Nuka World. Not that I wasn't hyped about it before, but I'm even more hyped now. So definitely leave me your comments below. Let me know if I missed anything that you think is going to be really important, because I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff, and definitely anticipate some more Nuka World discussion within the next 2 weeks as we get hyped up for the last of the Fallout 4 DLCs and kind of give Fallout 4 a nice and proper send-off. So like the video, don't forget to comment and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I will keep bringing you Fallout news, Bethesda news, gaming stuff, mods, whatever comes to my mind, I will post it up on my channel of randomness. So this has been Evil Ducky. Peace, guys. Lots of love. Ducky out.